so, because I know most people who have these kinds of readings, they expect what I call the A-team to come through, when it might be a great uncle that comes through first, or a granddad that you've really not much interest in, and it does happen quite a lot. And if you can kind of go with that, and I know that you're probably hoping to hear from one person, and I'm sure that person will come through, but other people will come through at the same time, okay? So if you kind of need to be aware of that, okay? Can I just ask, who had the head issue when they were passing? Because I've had a headache from getting up this morning to speaking with you now, and so if I get a headache or a head issue, for me, it's either a stroke, a tumour, a brain injury, a bleed, dementia, Alzheimer's, anything that would be and would affect the head, even if it was latterly part of what they passed of. There is this massive thing that my head feels very uncomfortable, and more so now when I'm talking to you.
My gran.
Okay, did she have a stroke?
No, my gran
He had
He
the Alzheimer's, okay. And where's the Mary or the Margaret connection for you?
That's my mum.
Okay, is she Mary or Margaret?
Margaret.
Okay, and she's passed?
Yeah.
She's here, she's just joined me on my sofa. Oh, that's fantastic. That's who you're really hoping to hear from. She's just told me she's your A game. And she said she wouldn't let you down. Have you got a picture of her that you're holding? Like, near you? Or I don't know if you've been looking at her picture today or been telling her to come today. Because she makes me feel like you've commanded her to come.
I've done that before I come to see you at your school.
Right, okay. And she didn't come to the show?
No.
She's commenting on the whole picture thing, like talking to my picture as if to kind of command me here. And she's saying, like, I'm here, I dare not show a second time. Okay. Who had the throat issue, Shona? Like, she keeps pointing to her throat as if it's difficult for her to talk. It would be their way of linking into how they passed, or her way of bringing in somebody through. But you know how you're doing that with your throat here? She's doing the same thing. So there is a connection here to even the fact that I can't eat, I can't breathe. There was a difficulty in speaking, and she's making me feel that that's how she was when she was passing, okay? Was there a cancerous issue for her in the chest?
Yeah.
Because she's pointing to her chest, and there has to be this issue where either she was misdiagnosed or the diagnosis for her was late coming through.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? Because she didn't have a chance to fight this. This was so rapid, so quick, and for her it was... Did they give her antibiotics or something, or say it was like a lung infection?
They've done it all the time.
She must have quite a good sense of humour, your mum. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's quite dry, quite sarcastic with her, and it's like over the top of my head. But there's this whole connection to her saying that they always tried to blame something else. Either it was anxiety, it was a cold, it was a chest infection. And it wasn't until the very end when your mum kind of was not able to fight it off, or it was getting worse for her, and other conditions were coming in, and your mum is saying it was only then when they decided to take it further, and by then they came back with the whole reply that she just didn't expect, to be fair, with the fact that that was it, there was nothing that could be done. And that for your mum was an incredibly difficult time. Where's the April connection for this? There has to be April or the 4th of a month as being important. Sorry? Say
my birthday.
Your birthday in April, okay. And your mum's also given me October or the 10th of a month as being important. So I don't know if this is a timeline for her with the October. Did she pass near Christmas or not make it to the Christmas? Because she's making me feel like the Christmas is important.
That's her last.
Okay, she knew this was going to be her last Christmas, yes. Because she's saying for me it was very difficult to make it a happy Christmas, because she knew that after Christmas she wouldn't be here. Very difficult time for her, okay? And it's kind of January and February, and I don't know if I need to lead into March, which is quite a long time, but I need to acknowledge those 3 months. And she's giving me March twice, so either the March is important or the 3rd of a month is important.
Yeah, my birthday.
Okay.
My brother got back.
Okay. And is your brother still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Had you passed by? Had your mum passed then?
Yeah.
And he got married in March?
Yeah, just March.
So March just after she's passed?
Yeah.
Did he give her a rose on the day of his wedding?
Someone that, not him.
Okay, she's connecting to the rose on the day of the wedding and saying I needed to acknowledge that I got that. But she also needs to connect to the fact that she was there for your brother's wedding. And are you getting married?
Yeah.
There's a massive great big thing for her saying she'll be at your wedding. this is a big thing for you, huge. Because if you mention this once that she won't be there, you mention it like 20 times. You must repeat yourself a lot.
Yeah.
Because your mum's like, she's like, oh, she's not going to be here for the wedding, she's not going to be here for the wedding, she's not going to be here for the wedding. And it's like, I'll be here for the wedding, shut up already. What are you taking off mums with you? Because I need to acknowledge either the wedding ring, the ring, or something sewn into something.
I have her with them.
Okay.
Also have a dress.
Are you taking some of that with you somehow? Because you...
Possibly.
How your mum's giving me this? I need to say it word for word how she's giving me this, because if you don't say it right, she tells me off. She's very bossy, your mum. Does that sound like her?
Yeah.
She's like, you best say this right. Or else you'll get it in the neck. Your mum's gonna be there, but you're making her there. Like, as if you're honouring her in some way at your wedding. So it's either that the ring is gonna get changed, you're gonna put the ring and sew it into something, there's a table with her name on it, you're gonna give her a flower. It's like everything has mum at the end of it. And your mum just needs to know, for you to know how excited she is at this, okay? Because this is like your mum. For a mum not to be there at a daughter's wedding in the technical sense is heartbreaking. But for me, part of what I do all the time is to say that you've got to understand that they walk with you every day. And for your mum, it's literally like she's just popped to Tesco's. And she's just taking her time because she gasses a lot when she's there. But she needs you to know that she would not miss that day with bells on. Did you get the feather when you were looking for the dress? Or there has to be some connection to mum trying to show you a sign when you were doing the dress day. So it's either, for me there's the feather, because she just needs to keep pointing out, look for the feather. When you have your wedding dress on, your mum will leave you a feather. A beautiful feather. But I kind of feel you must have found this by now. You must have been looking for it.
No.
You need to look. She's leaving you them. You're just not seeing them. Very important for her, okay? Is there another Margaret or another MAR connection? Not just your mum, but another one? Like her mum? Because she's making me feel her name is twice.
Yeah.
Okay, and are they still here? Have they passed?
Pass.
Okay, I need to acknowledge the other lady coming in with your mum, okay? And where's either the John, the James connection, or the J name with mum that she would reference? Because there's a male that keeps trying to come through who's an older male to the side of your mum that keeps coming through with the J name or the J name I need to, or the G, like the G J. It sounds like John or James to me, but there is a connection there that I need to acknowledge that she comes through with. And is there a Richard or a Robin or an R name that keeps coming through, like a King's name? I often get this, it's like a King's name, King Robin, well, there isn't a King Robin, but King Richard, King Robert. It's the whole R, very strong sounding name with mum coming through. There are two males that she comes through with, one's above and one's to the side. And I have to put like an uncle in front of one of them. But it doesn't matter, you don't need to give me your answers now. Often people will come through that you don't realise, but you can find who that is. But there's a J connection and an R connection to one of the males, okay? Did you have the baby girl already?
No.
Who's had the baby girl after mum's passed?
Nobody.
Okay. Are you trying for a baby?
No.
There's a baby, there's a girl due. Your mum keeps acknowledging this baby girl. She's really excited about it. So I wouldn't be very surprised if it wasn't yours. So we need to keep a careful check on that one. Mum may leave you a little present somewhere. Shona, when your mum was passing, did you think she couldn't hear you?
No,
She keeps repeating these words again and again. Can you let her know that I heard her? Can you let her know I knew she was there? And this seems to be a really important thing for her. Now, I need to talk about the 3 hours. This is with a 3-hour period of her passing, or within a 3-hour period of time. Either she couldn't respond back, or she couldn't talk properly, or she couldn't breathe properly. And I'm needing to kind of do the communication to you in a different way. And if this is not you, this is someone else, I need to acknowledge that your mum could hear. It's this whole thing of like, she took me by, I need to acknowledge holding her hand. I need to acknowledge the kiss that she got on the forehead.
that was my brother.
Then I need to acknowledge that she could hear him, okay? But it's more levelled at you. Like, I knew you were there. So I don't know if you were late getting there, or there was this thing about you thinking that you weren't there in time.
I left to see little boy.
Okay, did you come back?
Yeah.
Just as she was passing?
I told her and I think she when I got,
Can you just repeat that for me again?
I think she waited for
She did. She's waiting for you to go. She said, and this is her point of, can you let her know I knew she was there? And can you let her know I could hear her? And that for your mum is just her way of saying, because there's been this guilt for you since she's passed, that if you hadn't have gone for your little boy, you would have been there. But your mum's saying, you know, I took the opportunity for you leaving as the chance for me to pass because I didn't want you there. I didn't think you were strong enough. But when you came back, within that 3-hour period of time, it all went very wrong very quickly. And I need you to know that I felt the kiss on the forehead. And you've brushed her hair somehow, or you've done something different to her hair. I don't know if you brushed it back at the same time as kissing it, but she's acknowledging her hair as being important. And she felt the kiss and she heard you say how much you loved her, and she just needs you to know that she got that. That for your mum. She waited for you, okay? She waited for that. And that was a very important thing. Are you getting married in April or is it May? Is it like
June?
something's happening now then that she's excited over? Like, I don't know, is there a party in May or a birthday in April that your mum would be there for?
The only thing I can is my birthday.
And this has still to come?
Yeah, the end of.
Okay, then your mum's going to be there. She's just saying, just like, there has to be like this big celebration for me. Maybe you wouldn't celebrate it as much because you're getting married, but your mum is saying the celebration will be there. I'll be there for the celebration, and maybe that's when you'll find the feather because she's saying I need to let you know that I'm there. And I don't know if there's a seat that you would sit next to, like a bench that you would claim as your mum's, or you would sit outside somewhere with mum, because she keeps on wanting me to go outside as being important, as if I'm supposed to want to see something. I mean, it's definitely not in my garden, but there has to be something outside that mum's meriting that's special to her, whether someone's planted a rose for her or a tree for her or has put a bench there for her, but she keeps acknowledging the importance of being outside. It's outside where you are now. Even if it's just like a little plaque, she keeps acknowledging the importance of wanting to go outside now.
I have homes outside.
You have what, sorry?
One of our notes.
I can't know, okay. Is it outside where you are now?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants me, and you know, this is actually quite a funny thing. I'm really sorry to all the gnome enthusiasts of you out there, but I'm not particularly very fond of them. In fact, actually, they scare me. I'm quite terrified of gnomes. And I think your mum knew that that would be funny and that would get me, because it's like clowns, isn't it, I suppose. And she's like, go outside and go see what's outside. She knew that would... That's not even funny. She's like thrilled. Is it the fishing one?
No, that one. It's
like the... She knows about that then. She just said, mention the fishing gnome. Mention it. I know about that. Like, I don't know if you're trying to cover it up and like, oh my god, no, don't let mum see that because she'd have a fit. Because like, I know, mention the fishing gnome. Okay. She just loves that. Has it got a name? Did you name it? I want to call him Freddie the gnome. So, Freddie the gnome. You should take Freddie to the wedding with you. There is this connection to him saying to your mum, I've got the gnome, I've got him speaking at me now. There is a connection to your mum saying that for her is like, it's just fantastic that you would do that. And your mum, maybe where he is, you could make into like a little garden. I don't know if he's in like a little garden or like put a little flower near him, or because he's all on his own apparently, Mr. Freddie the gnome. There is this whole connection to planting a rose out for me. I have to go back to this rose thing because she's mentioned it twice. So it has to be important whether or not somebody has actually planted a rose or named a rose or given mum a rose since, but I need to acknowledge it. Whether she's just been bossy and telling you to go do the rose outside, no, the gnome. But your mum thinks that's absolutely fantastic. You've blown her away with that one. Did you get her earrings?
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to wear them on the wedding? Or probably too big. She's just like, mention the earrings. It's really important. Often a jewellery piece of earrings is something I would never mention. But your mum's like, they were my favourite earrings and they're really important to me, so make sure you look after them, they're very important. Mm-hmm. Shona, your mum is really proud of you. I know that your mum wasn't just your mum, she was your best friend. And I know how hard it is to lose your best friend. I lost my mum too and she was mine. Please, please, please take some comfort from today. And take some comfort from knowing that she will be there on your wedding day, and I absolutely promise you she will find a way of showing you that she's there in only the way that your mum could. I will leave you with her love. Thank you for letting me do that. Thank you. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.